Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel. You join me on the Golden Gate Bridge riding towards San Francisco. What an experience! What an iconic bridge! It's about 8:30 in the morning, nice clear sunny day, a bit hazy on the horizon, but a good day for a long bike ride. So over the bridge and now south of San Francisco into the amazing countryside on a closed road. So the reason for this ride is Enve asked me if I want to join them and ride their new bike and go from San Francisco all the way to Monterey for Sea Otter Classic in a few days time, and a small matter of 140 miles. So never want to shy away from a challenge or an invite like this. I said yes, and here I am, a bit sweatier than I was a few hours ago. Is one bike on a road bike really the future? Well, to find out, I'm riding this Enve Fray with a 1x SRAM setup with a classified 2-speed rear hub to find out and put myself through the paces on a 140-mile ride from here in San Francisco, where it's currently very sunny and very warm, to Monterey, where the Sea Otter Classic is held in a few days' time. So 140 miles on a bike which I know very well from riding it in Tour of Flanders recently, with a very modern drivetrain, a modern bike with a modern group set. So presently we're riding along at about 45 kilometers per hour, smashed down Highway 1. Nice little tailwind, conditions are fine, and Ben Delaney is on the front, absolutely driving it along. We'll be down to Monterey in no time at all. Just 6 hours of this, yeah? Oh yeah, motor paces. Oh look who it is! It's that famous YouTuber Ben Delaney.
Hey, yeah.
6 hours of this, yeah?
Oh yeah. God bless the tailwinds.
Absolutely smashing it. Right, I'm going to back. Right, should probably give you a look around the bike that I'm riding today, but let me show you where I'm staying. Look at that for a view. Pretty stunning, right? So the bike in question is the new Enve Fray, which I rode a few weeks ago at Tour of Flanders. And while the frame I'm riding the same size, same colour as well, the build on the bike is very different, and some details worth sharing with you, and a setup that's a bit different to what I'm used to. So we have a SRAM Force Access 1x setup with a very cool looking aero chainring, a 50 tooth size. So 1x with a wolf tooth chain guide on there for a bit of extra kind of measure to stop it dropping off. But we have a classified rear hub here. Now I have ridden this in the past on a gravel bike but not on a road bike, so really intrigued to see how this setup will cope with the 140-mile route and all the climbing on it. So we have that cassette, SRAM rear mech, chain set, SRAM shifters of course, and the power shift is activated by this small button down here. You can see that just there. Press of a thumb and you can do that whether you're stationary, whether you're moving, putting out 1000 watts. It shifts whenever you want. So that's the drivetrain style of the show here. And the wheels on the bike are the same 3.4 SES wheels I rode on my Enve Fray test bike, but we have Enve SES 35mm wide tyres, and they look absolutely massive. That is colossal. But the frame has space for a 40mm wide tyre with a 1x drivetrain, so clearance is ample. Wow, look at this. Isn't that incredible? That is one amazing road. Gotta say, cycling in California isn't rubbish at all. It does not suck. This is fantastic, especially after the wet winter we've had back in the UK. To be out here in this weather on this road right now, immense. Right, after a few miles of bashing along Highway 1, we've now turned inland onto a very lovely scenic road up in the hills. I can see the beach just over there, but we're heading up into the hills on a lovely road, meandering up the contours of this hill. Very nice indeed, and it's lovely, quiet, no cars, no people, just us, the sound of tyres on pavement. If you get a chance to come to California, bring a bike, road bike, gravel bike, and do some riding, because it is fantastic. Also, the perfect road as a demonstration for this Enve Fray. That nice relaxed geometry, easy handling, fat tyres, and comfort and grip, loads of comfort. So tell me, Chris, what's this area we're riding through called?
Pescadero.
And you used to race here, did you?
Yes, there used to be an awesome race. There might still be, called Pescadero Cycling Classic.
Okay.
Road race.
Tough road race on these roads, I bet. It's hilly, it's
Just
lumpy.
like this, hilly, right, left, up, down, sideways. Hopefully not upside down.
Hopefully not, no. But it is stunning out here, isn't it? A lovely area to ride a bike.
Beautiful. I mean, just, yeah, look at these roads, no traffic, swoopy, fun. Yeah, it's a great spot.
Yeah, thanks for sharing with me.
No, thank you for coming.
Well, I appreciate it a lot.
Enjoy.
The riding is amazing. It really is fantastic. Right, time for lunch, and artichoke bread is a local speciality. All sorts of treats in here. I'm getting a strong artichoke vibe from the place.
We never saw him again.
Hello, Ben Delaney. A bit warmer and
Yeah,
dry.
we should do all of our rides in California. That last one was a terrible idea. It wasn't a terrible idea, it was terrible
It's a
weather.
great idea, but
This is California dreaming.
this is much nicer.
This is where it's at.
It's where it's at, definitely. Having a good ride?
Fantastic ride.
Not bad, is it?
Can't ask for much better weather.
Absolutely.
Hey, we're going.
Yeah, I love your wheels. Sparkly wheels.
Shiny wheels.
Jazzy. So we're heading into the part of California where they grow a lot of fruit. Strawberries and have a delight that I'm sure we're going to see over the next few hours. Sun's out, there's a nice cool breeze, the road is smooth, and the bike is lovely. Not a bad ride so far, is it?
What a great ride. A beautiful day on this north coast. Can't complain.
It's a good showcase for a bike like the Fray and other endurance bikes. That nice relaxed geometry, the wide 35mm tyres, and a bike just copes with everything you might encounter, expected or otherwise. And yes, you could use a race bike here and it might be marginally more aero and faster, but the biking is slow and it got that comfort, a nice steady calm handling. It's a perfect bike for a long day ride. And the Classified It takes some getting used to, but the riding out here, mostly long steady climbs, not the short punchy climbs I had back in the UK. So you're barreling along in whatever gear you're in, and you have plenty of time to click down to the smaller gear in the hub using the little shifter. I think the integration needs work because changing gear isn't quite as nice as pressing both buttons on a SRAM group set to change the front mech. But when you actually press a button, the gear change is instant and it's very quiet and definitely quicker than changing a front mech. Even a Shimano DIT setup is much quicker. Next up, Santa Cruz, hopefully for an ice cream perhaps, because it's sunny, the sun's out, ice cream time. And look at that coastline. And look how smooth the tarmac is. So just rolling into Santa Cruz for lunch. And yes, it is as cool as you imagine this place to be. Given its reputation, the home of Santa Cruz bikes, Ibis bikes as well, many other brands. Just a cool place. So I think, Helen, we need to move to California. So bring the dog. It'd be fantastic. How you feeling, Ben?
Tired.
I'm tired, you don't look tired.
You feel guilty at all? Do I feel guilty? What do I feel guilty about?
You're like, I'm gonna go get some at the gas station. I know there's ice cream there, but I'm not gonna tell anybody about it.
Yeah.
No, I asked you guys if you wanted something from the grocery store because I was planning to go to the grocery store.
You didn't say from the ice cream shop.
I didn't know it was an ice cream shop. It was a burger shop.
The nuance matters.
I went into Betty's Burgers. Next time I'll go down the list. Like, Jake, is there anything you want? Anything at all? Think carefully. What would you want?
For future reference,
yes.
If ever there's ice cream.
The answer is yes. Okay. Noted.
What a fantastic finish, almost finish, to a very long day. Been a ride of highs and lows, and my lows were caused by bad nutritional choices at the last gas station, wanting to come back up. So I went 20k, 25k managing a bit of stomach, gut issues and trying not to be sick. But I managed to ride through it and feel better now. Not great, but better. The guys looked after me, eased back the pace a little bit, and we're almost there, almost on the finish line. And what a day, what a day, what a ride. And we are done, and I'm definitely done in my biggest ride of the year so far. 230 kilometers. The riding was fantastic. The roads, the company, the bike, the views, the weather, just an amazing place. If you get a chance to ride in California, I'm not suggesting do the San Fran to Monterey stretch we've done, but maybe a smaller bit of it. You won't be disappointed at all. Just, I mean, look at the view here. We're in Carmel now, where Enve are based for the duration of the show. Just epic, epic, and the ride was epic. So let me talk to you about the bike. Now, of course, I know the Fray really well. I rode it at Tour of Flanders, so the bike is one I'm familiar with. But riding this bike with the Classified setup was interesting. And I've ridden the Classified before on a gravel bike, but on a road bike it's very different, and it works. It works as a front mech replacement or alternative. And I guess a fair question with this setup is why choose Classified 2-speed hub over having a front mech, which is probably cheaper and works pretty well. And to be honest, I don't really have an answer to that question yet. Maybe let me know your thoughts by leaving a comment down below. I do like how clean the bike is. The possibly some more aero benefits as well. But for me, it's just that cleanness and the simplicity. It needs better integration with the shifting, because I missed the on SRAM you press both shifters to change the front mech, which is easier than pressing that small little tab for a shifter on the drops. But when you press that button, the gear change is quicker, smoother and quieter than a SRAM or even a Shimano front mech. And I know this route today was not the hilliest in the world, and I used it on some of the longer climbs, but with a bigger cassette and a small chainring, 50 on the front there. So if I had a 46, I could have probably got up the climbs without the Classified. So did I need it today? Possibly not. I could have probably, I mean, I'm glad I had it, but I might have been okay without it. So it's an alternative to a front mech. I don't think they're trying to kill the front mech, although in a way they are. It's an interesting alternative. I guess only you can decide whether it's a choice for you, a setup you think works for you. And plenty of people I know will be happy with front mech, and front mechs aren't going anywhere anytime soon. I don't know how much the Classified with the wheels are. I'll put a comment down below or flash up on screen when I get home to edit this video. But yeah, the bike was fantastic. And riding a bike like this with 35mm wide tyres, they're not slow at all, definitely fast. We averaged just under 31 kilometers per hour, which for me is pretty speedy. And there were some very fast sections over 50, 60k an hour on some of the faster roads down the Pacific Highway. So 35mm tyres aren't slow at all, and just give you plenty of traction, control, and just give you a bigger margin for error. If you come into a corner a bit too hot, you have loads of traction. So yeah, I'm a fan of the tyres. And I think this whole bike here, this whole setup, is a modern bike for the modern cyclist, which sounds a bit cheesy, and an interesting expression of 10, 20 or 100 years of technical innovation and development and evolution. So yeah, a lot of fun, great ride. Big shout out to Enve for inviting me today. Really enjoyed my time here, and I'm gonna go home and edit the video and then head over to Sea Otter Classic, which starts tomorrow, and bring some of the latest tech from that show. But to let me know what you think of the bike by dropping a comment down below. But I'm gonna get a beer and put my feet up and relax, because I think I deserve a rest after such a big ride.